Hello, folks. Welcome to today's football predictions on Betcast. Another very beautiful day. And once again, we're back with our predictions on this very channel. All right, we always look at football matches going on across the globe and select a few of these games, and look into the previous match that they had between those stats that we had. We always come up with the verdict for each of these matches. All right, that's what we do. Okay, and exactly what we're going to do today. All right, and also have a VIP membership where we have, some of the games that we put out there we believe to be, the ones that are quite, much more probability of coming out correctly. All right. So do endeavor to join our VIP membership. All right. For a small token, you can always find a link in the description of this very video, as well as anywhere you see join around this very video. It can always give you access to that VIP membership. Right. Do endeavor to join VIP special. And that being said, we head to the business of today, and we have Norway women coming up against Italy women in the Euro Women's Championship. Okay, well, we have Norway women in the last 6 matches, winning 4 out of the last 6 games and drawing 1 and losing 1. And we have Italy women winning 3 and drawing 2 and also losing 1. And in recent games of both sides, in the last 3 matches that they had from group stage, you could see that Norway actually won. The last 3 games that they had, we saw them winning against Switzerland. Also, they won against Iceland and Finland. While Italy, on the other hand, had a win against Belgium, drew against Portugal, and also lost against Spain in the group matches. But here, we have a Norway side who actually is parading some of the good players that I know. Some of them played in Barcelona. Caroline Henson, one of them, played for Barcelona, and in the front line they have 2 very good players there. And I'm banking on Norway side to not lose in this very one. So we expect to see the home side either winning or drawing here. Home win or draw. That's actually a valid for that very one. All right. And the next game for us today is in the UEFA Champions League qualified match where we have Linfield who will facing Shelbourne. All right. In the last 6 games for Linfield, we've seen them winning 3 matches out of those and also losing 3 games. And Shelbourne, on the other hand, won 3 matches, 2 draws, and 1 loss in the last 6 games that they had so far. All right. And the last 10 home matches for Linfield, I've seen them winning 9 games out of the last 10 home matches. They've also lost 1. And Shelbourne, on the other hand, playing from away, have had 2 victories and 6 draws in the last 10 away games that they had. They've also lost 2 matches. All right, they've not been doing so very well from away. Most of the matches have started to draw for them. And the first leg of this very tie, which was the last meeting between the 2 sides, saw Shelbourne, who actually won from home on that very occasion by 1 goal to 0 against Linfield. After happened the last week. But here we are banking on the whole side, Linfield, who have actually shown that they do very well playing from home. We expect that home side Linfield to either win or draw here. Home win or draw, that's what we expect from that very one. All right, and the next for today is also in the UEFA Champions League qualifying match where we have Dinamo Minsk who will be up against Ludogorets. All right, and we look at the stats for each of these sides. You can see that Dinamo Minsk having 2 wins and 4 losses in the last recent games that they had, and which side Ludogorets have had 1 win, 4 draws, as well as 1 loss out of the last 6 matches that they had in the recent times. And taking a look at the performances from home and away perspective for both sides, you can see that when playing from home, we can see that in the last 10 home matches, I've seen Dinamo Minsk winning 9 games out of the last 10 home games that they have so far, and they've lost 1 out of those. The last home game that they had saw them beating the likes of Dinamo Brest by 5 goals to 0. That's a lot of beating there for the home from the home side. All right, when you look at the away side, on the other hand, Ludogorets, it is 4 victories and 3 draws in the last 10 away matches that they had. They also had 3 losses as well. And the last away game they had was against Lvisk Skopje, and they had a 2-2 draw on that very occasion. All right, and putting all this together, also noting the fact that the last the first leg of this very tie was, Ludogorets who actually won. They played from home on that very occasion by 1 goal to 0. And here, I am actually going with the home side, Dinamo Minsk, who have actually done so very well, winning 9 games out of the last 10 to, have a result there. And I'm going for the home side to also either win or draw in this very one. So home win or draw, that's everybody for that very game, okay? And we head to the next for today, which is going to be the last for today. It is in Finland Waikonen League where we have Jupo will be facing EIF. All right, when you look at the Jupo, the home side, it is one breakaway and 3 draws out of the last 6 recent matches that they had. They've also lost 2 games out of those. And EIF, the away side, have won 3 games and 2 draws, losing just 1 out of the last 6 matches, right? And we'll look deeper at the performances from both sides. From home and away perspective, you could say that Jupo, the home side, is a side out of the last 10 home matches they've actually been able to achieve 5 victory and 3 draws out of those recent games that they played from home. Last 10 home games, I've seen them winning 5 and also a drawing 3. They've lost 2 games out of those, last 10 home matches that they had. And the away side, the EIF, on the other hand, done pretty well, winning 7 games and 2 draws in the last 10 away matches that they had. They also lost 1. And when you look closely, you can see that EIF, scored in almost all the away matches that they had. We saw them scoring and doing very well, losing just 1 to TPS on that very occasion. So that tells you a lot about the away side. They do very well even when playing from away. It's a very strong side in my opinion, judging by the recent form. And on head-to-head basis, the last time they met was in May of this very year. We saw them playing at a 1-1 draw on that very occasion. EIF played from home on that very occasion. So when we put all the stats together, we actually believing that the away side will not, lose out entirely here. And I'm actually leaning towards the away side, achieving the result, and I expect to see the away side either winning or drawing in this very one. So are we EIF to win or draw? That's what we expect for that very encounter, right? And that concludes it for us today on Bet. For the rest of the games will be on our VIP special group. Do endeavor to join so that you don't miss out on our on those ones. Also, we also believe that those ones are much more likely to come out correctly. All right, and you can always find the link to join our membership on the description of this very video. You can see where we have our exclusive membership link, and also you can also, wherever you see join on this video, if you are already a subscriber, you can see a button that says join. Click the join to have access to our VIP membership. All right, that being said, tomorrow is definitely another day. We'll be back with another prediction on this very channel. Do not miss out. But until that time, keep on it.